After an accident, you may think you have unlimited time to bring a claim, but that's not true. Every case is limited in time by something called the statute of limitations. And the statute of limitations is a legal limit that cuts off your claim at some point. Every state has its own statute of limitation for different kinds of actions. For most negligence actions in Utah, for instance, the statute of limitations is 4 years. But in Colorado, the statute of limitations for most negligence actions is only 2 years. And so part of this depends on what state you're in and what kind of claim you're bringing. Also, things like medical malpractice can have a shorter statute of limitations, as short as 1 year or 2 years. And so it's really important that you know what the statute of limitation is in your case. Now, insurance companies know what the statute of limitations is, and so they may want to try to drag things out until your claim is cut off. And so it's very important that you reach out, you figure out what your statute of limitations is, and we would suggest reaching out to us at Lebaron&Jensen to figure out what the statute of limitations is so we can protect your rights. Now, why should you talk to a lawyer early? Because things can change quickly over time. Even if you're technically within the deadline, it's important to get started early, and we would suggest by calling our law firm so we can talk to you about your case. The reason that's important is because evidence can get lost. If there's video evidence, that can get recycled by whoever's keeping the video. Memories fade, witnesses can go away, they can move. So it's important to get in touch with us early so that we can preserve any evidence that you need and that we can get you started into some kind of treatment plan and make sure that the insurance company accepts liability. So the statute of limitations for the United States Postal Service or any claim under the Federal Tort Claims Act, so if you get in an accident with anybody under the federal system, you have 2 years to file this special form. I think it's Form 95. And you have to basically set forth all of your injuries, all of your treatment. And if you don't do that correctly, then they make you go back and do it again. So it's really important that you jump through all the hoops correctly, but you have 2 years to do that. And then they have 6 months to accept your claim or deny it. And if they deny it or don't deny it, you can file your lawsuit after that 6 months has passed. So in a federal case, it's really important that you make your claim within the 2-year time frame and make sure that you document everything correctly and make sure that that claim is made correctly to the right people, because if you don't make it to the right people, then they can deny your claim and your claim can be lost. And then they have 6 months to respond. And if you're making a claim under the Federal Tort Claims Act with either the post office or some other federal entity, we help you with all of that. So that's not something that you have to worry about. The most important thing is that you start early, that you get in touch with us within, a few weeks after the accident, and that we get started on that early so that you're not, you don't lose out because you didn't make the claim properly. A statute of limitations can make or break your case. Don't miss out because you waited too long. Call Lebaron&Jensen so we can make sure that you preserve your statute of limitations and that you can be safe in moving forward with your claim.